Okay folks, so welcome back to Wooden Toolman's channel. What I'm going to do in this video is just show you another little experiment. I've been playing around a little more with these wooden pulleys because I'll tell you folks, I got a little project in mind, and I've had it in my mind for a long while of something that I know a lot of you guys are going to want to build, but you know there's many of them built on YouTube, but they're expensive because you got to buy a lot of bearings. So what I'm trying here is just doing a little experiment to see how well this simple wooden bushing will last. You know, if you try to make a wooden bushing, the narrower you make it, the less it's going to last. But you know, if you've got something that's about 4 inches here, which I've got, you know, how long would it take for this shaft running in that, if it was well oiled and perfectly smooth, to wear it out? So what I did was, this is just a chunk of MDF. It would work a lot better, of course, if it was hardwood, like a rock maple or something along them lines. You know, I drilled a hole through this, and I took a 5/8 bit and just shaved a little wee bit off the side so that the hole was going to be really, really tight going in. And I had to take a wrench to get it turning, but now it's turning. I sprayed it right full of WD-40 and got it super saturated in there. Well, now this is turning pretty easy, and you know, there's not even a little bit of play in this. If you wiggle this around, there's no play in this. So what I'm going to do as an experiment is I'm actually going to just put a wooden pulley on this, you know, and the way I'm hooking it down, as you can see, I just put a nut on that. I'm going to put a washer on the other side, a nut on this side. Oh, tighten this down so it's, you know, this is locking the pulley to that bolt. Now it can't spin. I'm just going to put a belt on this, and what I'm going to do is actually just set it aside, and I'm going to let it run for a few hours and see how this thing holds up. After a few hours running, I'm going to check and see how much play's in this thing, and then if this works, then we're going to make all this stuff here that you see that I've been playing around with, the wooden pulleys and the wooden gearbox, and everything is going to start making sense. But you guys got to keep tuning in. That's the whole secret to this game. If you want to know what I'm going to do with these crazy wooden pulleys, then you got to keep tuned in. So now what I'll do is I'm just going to plug this thing in and, you know, show you that this is, you know, it's running. Like you can tell, it's not making that motor idle hard, because when I unplug it, look at the run on time. You know, it just keeps running on. So you can tell it's losing very little power because of this wooden bushing. You know, it's almost as efficient as a regular bearing. Now this bolt seemed to be a little wee bit out of straight or out of true, but it's a 10-inch bolt there too. I didn't need that long. So there we go. That's the end of this video. I'm going to set this thing aside now, let it run for a while, and I'll do an update video on this to let you know how it makes out. So thanks for watching.